Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm gonna take you on a night point of view drive with the new Yaris. And as you can see, tonight we have a special guest, Snow. And yeah, we're gonna take it easy. I'm gonna show you all the details of this car. This is actually the special Premier Edition, which you can order online here in Croatia. And as you can see, the car is completely new. This new generation drives on the new platform. That means it is around 37% stiffer and also around 20 kilos lighter, and that means it is much better to drive. I already actually drove it during the day, and yeah, it's definitely impressive. It is also around 50 millimeters wider than the predecessor. Length pretty much the same, actually 5 millimeters shorter, because European buyers they want practical cars. And this is the view you have from the back. I think awesome design. They really nailed it with this one. I do love the shape of these LED lights. I mean, just look at this. And well, yeah, this is a hybrid version, so I'm gonna demonstrate you how it drives. And without further ado, let's take it for a spin. And to unlock the car, you just need to have the key in your pocket. There we go, the car unlocks itself and we are ready to go. Okay, so you actually started by pressing the power button here. Now the car comes to life. As you can see, this Premier Edition has this beautiful ambient lights on the door handles, and then down there where you have also the wireless charger for your phone. And this is the main touchscreen. We have the 8-inch one on this trim, and in front of us there is sort of like a digital cockpit, but I'll talk more about that in the video. Now let's go. We have the rear view camera. Yeah, well, let us now go. We do have the warning that the roads may be icy, which is correct. So this is the hybrid version, and the hybrid version has 116 horsepower. This is the advanced hybrid actually, compared to the predecessor. It is now more powerful but also more efficient. You have, as I said, 116 horsepower, and actually the timing from 0 to 100 is pretty impressive, 9.7 seconds, which is in my opinion good for this small city car. And yeah, well, this is the layout that you have in front of you. I don't know if the camera is catching the 10-inch head-up display which you get in this Premier Edition. Definitely a cool feature. And I want to compliment first of all the driving position, because actually you sit a bit lower than on the predecessor, and also the steering wheel is closer to you. Let me actually turn on this small lights so that you see better the whole interior. You do have the steering wheel right here in front of you, so more towards you, which I think it's good. And yeah, definitely driving position so much better than the predecessor. And as you can see, we do have the snowy and icy roads in front of us, but that's okay. Also, you do have the blind spot monitor. You see it's actually blinking when you turn on the indicator, so the car tells you, hey, you do have someone in your blind spot, don't do it. Here you can see the energy flow. Of course, now it is cold, we just started the drive, so the engine is on, but in some cases you will have of course in many cases actually we'll have just the electric engine doing the job. And actually there are various modes for this car, for the drive itself. You see this, now we are in drive. When I release the throttle, nothing happens. I mean, just like a normal car. But if you go to this, they call it the B mode. This is the mode for the maximum recuperation. So let's go now and release the throttle. And you see the car is slowing down. And that way you can even sometimes drive with just one pedal, but it's not that strong as on some other electric models maybe, but it is nice. And yeah, I am a big fan of this because I mean, of course, if you want, you just go back to drive, so no problems at all. But yeah, for recuperation, if you want efficient drive, this is it. And speaking of efficiency, official number is around 3.2 liters, and that is actually achievable. But in reality now, for example, I see that this car has 4.8, something like that. I mean, this is really good, and this is a test car, so you know, people just drive it on short periods of time. And yeah, well, I think efficiency is definitely improved with the new generation. How do you guys like this new layout of the cockpit? I think it's pretty cool. I love the fact that the materials are actually rather good. So steering wheel feels nice in the hand. You have the 3-spoke one with various buttons to change random things. Here I can see, for example, the lane assist and a bunch of other safety systems which you can turn on or off. You can also get the energy monitor as well, the audio, and you know, various things in front of you. And then on the left you have a bunch of stuff related to electric engine, and then on our right we have the fuel gauge, the engine temperature, as well as the speedometer. Now, speaking of the driving modes, you change them with this drive mode button. You see this: power, eco, normal. So 3 driving modes, and you can actually start with just the electric motor in the EV mode. So EV mode is for, you know, driving fully electric. That is also possible, and I can demonstrate you that right now. So I'm actually gonna turn on the EV mode when we stop, and you'll see that we will, you know, keep our journey in the electric mode. And you see that EV mode, you have the icon here beneath the drive, and yeah, now you see, so quiet. There you go. Now it is deactivated because, yeah, at higher speeds, of course, you do need the power of electric engine because this is not a plug-in hybrid. But yeah, this is really nice. I also need to compliment the Cvt transmission, which is actually pretty smooth. You see that, you know, it's just going, and yeah, I mean, you can just drive it smoothly. Even when you know, press the throttle a bit harder, it's still pretty decent. And this car also has the heated steering wheel, which you turn on by pressing the button, which is located a bit weird, but it is down there. And yeah, as well as the seats. Now the seats have obvious button here, so we can turn that on, as it is pretty cold today. 0 degrees actually. So tell me in the comments, guys, how do you like this car? How do you like it during the night? I think it is really smooth. I do love the fact that now they've added this discrete ambient lights. If you ask me, I would go, you know, all in. I would put the ambient lights all the way, but yeah, this is also nice. And now I really can feel that the steering wheel is, you know, warming up. Let's kick the throttle. So really good. Immediate power, of course, as always with the hybrid motors, and this would definitely be my choice if I were to buy a Yaris. So you do have actually 2 petrol engines available as well, but I mean, this is a better choice. Yeah, it is more expensive, but it's also more efficient and yeah, more enjoyable. And if you are wondering about the battery, well, this is actually a new battery on the hybrid, and this one is lighter. And also you need to know that Toyota gives you 10-year warranty, so no worries whatsoever. I mean, this is really, you know, a good number, 10-year warranty. So yeah, I think there should be no problems whatsoever. Actually lower the temperature. I do love the fact that you can lower the temperature on this classic switches, so very easy to use. You don't take your eyes off the road. And also let's check out the modes. So power mode, you have better throttle response with the power mode, and then in the eco mode you feel that, yeah, way less sharp. You need to really kick the throttle, you know, but that is of course for the efficiency. So you will drive in the eco mode when you want to save fuel. And yeah, I was talking about the hybrid and choices. So actually 60% of the European buyers went for the hybrid with less generation, and Toyota claims that they want 80% of their buyers to go for the hybrid. So we'll see how that goes. I believe that because this hybrid is, compared to the previous one, stronger and also more efficient, they should gain more customers. And yeah, definitely now, you know, seems like a logical move to go for the hybrid. Let's see if the car will recognize the lanes. They are really hard to see right now. We'll go here, and it's actually recognizing the lanes. You also have this warning, so thumb up for Toyota, because really you can see the conditions not ideal. And yeah, also some snow on the road as well, and it's nice to see that still you can count on the systems like that even in bad weather. But of course, if we had a bit more snow, then the situation would be different. So you always need to have your eyes on the road and be careful. But those systems can always be useful when they are able to work. And once again, look at the blind spot assist, very cool. If you want to see this car in action on the highway, check out my point of view drive during the day. And yeah, well, tell me in the comments, how do you like this car, and how do you like this Premier Edition, the special edition, which can be purchased online here in Croatia. Actually, I will put the link so that you see you know, the official price list and you know, the way to, for example, order this car. And well, yeah, that's about it. And now let's put it again to the EV mode, starting in silence. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next video.